The Denver Nuggets protect home court against Los Angeles Lakers in Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. Anthony Davis versus Nikola Jokic so far is living up to all the hype. Austin Reeves, LeBron James, and Rui Hachimura all had amazing games for the Lakers, while Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, KCP, and Bruce Brown all killed it for the Nuggets. There's a ton to get into in today's game, guys. There was a lot of great adjustments from Darvin Ham that I saw tonight. He was honestly looking like an amazing head coach, and he's been getting a lot of slander this offseason. I'm hoping next game they end up starting Rui Hachimura. We're going to get into a ton of that in today's video, guys, because the Lakers honestly really did shock me tonight. Before we do, guys, I do just want to say thank you so much for the support we've gotten on the channel recently. It really means the world that you guys have been just being interactive and respectful with each other in the comments. Let's get started talking about this series. Usually when I do these recap videos, I split it up into the two, but we're just going to be kind of comparing and contrasting because like the title reads, this series is telling us a lot. The first thing I want to talk about is Anthony Davis. Tonight, Anthony Davis on the glass didn't look that amazing, but from the free throw line and pretty much everywhere else, including the offensive and defensive side of the ball, he looked absolutely stellar. He finished tonight with 40 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 0 turnovers, guys. 0 turnovers tonight. Like I said, everywhere but the rebounds, he looked really, really great tonight. And maybe that's not even Davis's fault because they did start 3 point guards tonight with Schroeder, Russell, and Reeves, and that's just an extremely small lineup with LeBron at the 4 and AD at the 5. On the Nikola Jokic side of thing of that matchup, tonight Jokic finished with 34 points, 21 rebounds, 14 assists, and 2 blocks tonight. Shot 3 for 3 from 3 and 12 for 17 from the field. Jokic looked absolutely amazing in tonight's game. Right off the rip, we saw the Lakers doubling Jokic. They sent Dennis Schroeder over as soon as he got the ball, and I just told myself, and those are the people that I was watching the game with, that this is not going to work doubling him every time because he's just such a great facilitator. He's such a great passer. He was able to just dissect that Lakers defense and get Bruce Brown and KCP and even Michael Porter Jr. these wide open three-pointers, which thankfully the Nuggets were able to make a good amount of tonight. They ended up shooting 47% from 3 tonight as a team, which is obviously amazing. The Lakers did well as well. They shot 46% from 3 as a team. Both teams shot lights out. I thought it was really interesting, while even though the Denver Nuggets led by as many as 21 in this game, the Lakers just continued to fight and fight and fight. And I'm not saying it's interesting in the sense that I thought the Lakers were going to just roll over and die, but Darvin Ham did an amazing job of putting Jared Vanderbilt in when Jokic was on the bench, and the offense is mostly focused on Jamal Murray. I think Jared Vanderbilt in his 10 minutes tonight did a great job of defending him, you know, getting in there and using those fouls and just making it tough. Rui Hachimura looked amazing from off the bench tonight. In 30 minutes, he had 17 points, and he shot 8 for 11 from the field. From the mid-range, he looked really great. He got blocked on a shot by Michael Porter Jr., but outside of that, he looked really great in transition. And all in all, if he's the primary defender on Jokic and then Anthony Davis is playing the drop and the help, I think it's going to be really hard for the Nuggets to continue funneling their offense through Jokic, because Rui is really, honestly, in this game 1 showed an amazing job. The one thing that worries me as well as the Lakers played tonight is how consistent will Austin Reeves be going forward. Tonight he shot 50% from the field and over 50% from the 3 and finished with 23 points and 8 assists. Great night from him, as well as 0 turnovers on the night. But how many more nights of this can we expect in the playoffs? I only ask that because in the Memphis series, he looked really, honestly great. We obviously saw that meme of him going around saying, "I'm him." But then in the Warriors series, he started out with a 7-point game, then he had a 10-point game, he had a 15-point game, and then he bounced back at the end in that game 6, the closeout game. He ended up having 23 points. But it just seems like, and this is rightfully so, in his first playoff experience, he sometimes seems a little bit shaky from shooting the ball. But tonight, without him, this would have been at least a 15-point win for the Nuggets. Austin did a great job of hitting timely, big-time three-pointers, and if he had a couple more, the Lakers might have stole this one. From LeBron tonight, pretty great and standard LeBron game. It's really impressive what he's doing at the age he's at. He had 26 points, 9 assists, and 12 rebounds, but I thought Aaron Gordon did a really solid job of actually defending and guarding LeBron James tonight on the possessions that he was. And I think a lot of us kind of expected that, just making it tough, forcing some turnovers. Tonight, LeBron led the Lakers in turnovers with only 3, which is not terrible, but I digress. Switching a little bit more towards the Nuggets, off the bench, Bruce Brown with 16 huge points tonight. Bruce Brown, I've said this before and I'll say it again, he is playing way above his pay grade, and I fear that the Nuggets won't be able to pay him next season. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Michael Porter Jr. did a really solid job of hitting timely three-pointers tonight. 21 for KCP tonight. He is just stepping more and more into a comfortable scoring position, and I really do just absolutely love to see it. It's just really motivating to see someone who is known as just a three-point shooter to get comfortable in the mid-range, get comfortable shooting those floaters. He had a really big floater down the stretch when it was a three-point game in that fourth quarter. Just a really great job tonight. And the last player I want to give some flowers to for the Denver Nuggets is Christian Braun. Real quick. Your defense tonight was really solid. And Jamal Murray, man. Yeah, questionable tonight due to illness, and then you come out and drop 31, 5, and 5 on 12 for 20 from the field and 4 for 8 from downtown. Big time basket after big time basket. Jamal Murray is becoming one of the best closers in the NBA, and it's absolutely ridiculous. When this Nuggets team is on fire, they are on fire. And we saw that tonight, man. They did a really, really solid job shooting the ball everywhere other than the free throw line. And a majority of that came from Aaron Gordon. He missed 4 of his 8 free throws tonight, which you never really want to see. But the last thing I want to talk about with this game, as great as it was, is just the coaching difference. I felt like Michael Malone was a little bit he had one good thing in this game when he challenged that call to get Jokic the foul instead of Murray his 5th foul, which in the long haul ended up saving Jamal Murray from being ejected from this game, or because he would achieve his 6th foul. I just think Darvin Ham, I said at the beginning of the video, as much flack as he's been getting as a head coach, I think he did a hell of a job coaching the Lakers tonight and just kind of leading them back into this game. I mean, they had a near 40-point third quarter after a 25-point first and a 29-point second quarter. Just a really great job from Darvin Ham tonight. And honestly, as short as the leashes are on head coaches, a series like this, you gotta coach good, because you may lose your job. Even though it's his first stint in LA, they're firing coaches for seemingly anything these days, and you hate to see it. Like Joe Mazzulla the other day is down 3-2 against the against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is his first stint at being an NBA head coach, and people are already saying Joe Mazzulla is not ready to this, Joe Mazzulla is not ready to that. You guys can Joe Mazzulla. Letting go Will Hardy and Udoka were the worst mistakes you guys could have made. It's just ridiculous to me. What do you guys think? What did this series tell you? For me, it told me that the Lakers are not going to go away easy, and that the Denver Nuggets need to be on their P's and Q's, because if they're not, the Lakers will definitely steal this series. Let me know in the comments below who you guys think are going to win. There was a lot of controversy on the last video I made called the Denver Nuggets would reach the NBA Finals or something along those lines. A lot of people were saying the Nuggets in 6. A lot of people were saying the Lakers in 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you made it this far, I appreciate your support as always. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay happy, healthy, and blessed. Peace.